welcome back you guys to another video with me, Hoops.
And me, Owly. It happened, guys. We broke our promise. We promised ourselves we wouldn't play this game in a video when we started the channel. But now, Hoops made me do it.
Oh my god, they're out of ideas! No. So we figure we want to have somewhat of a chill episode where we want to stick chit chat. And since the game me and Owly probably have played the most is this game, we figured we can talk a lot to you, more to you guys rather than focus on the game. I like how I'm describing it like we're good at this game. We're shit at this game.
Yeah, we played a lot. We're not good. Well, we're decent, I would say.
But yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna play some game type called ARAM, so it's all mid, all random. Basically meaning you get a random character and you have one like lane where, well, yes, you fight until death. Did I explain it good, Ali?
Yeah. That's about it. It's not more difficult than that. Compared to the normal mode, it's faster respawns and yeah, it's just one lane, so there's no jungle or forest type thing to walk through as well. So there's no place to hide really. So I'm playing as Braum, as a tank support kind of champion.
And I'm going as Lux, an annoying little spellcaster.
I have a beautiful skin here. It's a bank robber.
Wait, why do you carry on the vault if you're a bank robber?
I saved the door. I don't know.
You bring the door with you.
Yeah, it's a good door.
So Ali, since we are playing a very more chilled game, or well, chilled for us, how long have you played League of Legends? When did you start?
I'm actually not sure. I think I started in not in the beta, but like in the first season. But yeah, pretty early.
Yeah, I mean, same. I played. I think I started playing Heroes of New Earth, because my friends back then played it, and then I started playing LoL with the new friend crew, whatever you call it. I mean, you're in that age where you change friends all the time. And then I think it was season 2 in LoL, and then you just played sporadically over the years. Never really took it seriously.
Yeah, I think there has been periods where we were more competitive than other years, just because everyone else wanted to play more competitive, and you just went with it, just to play with the guys.
We played so much casual that we never really did develop.
Yeah, I think so too. We didn't play it enough to be able to like keep sustain on the ranked and all the changes to the champions. We just played for mostly just to play with the guys. I think the highest we've been ranked wise is gold, which is probably in the middle somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, I think most players in LoL are in silver, right? No, wait, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's bronze and silver that has the most players.
And pew!
Damn.
That was my ulti. Big beam of light. So on Wednesday, probably start to release a stream video. We didn't really announce it on the YouTube that we actually did a stream. I realized after we went live. Do you maybe want to talk some more about the streaming, Ali?
Talk more about streaming. Yeah, we were streaming on Twitch, I guess. It felt pretty exciting somehow to do something that's not pre-made, in a sense, and to be able to like talk to people and maybe receive feedback and stuff.
We played Uno for the first half hour.
Yes.
I'm surprised we're still friends.
Yeah, so I think I'm not that sour of a loser. I'm saying that now, but we shall see, I guess. But you know, everyone has a breaking point.
Maybe today we'll see that breaking point. That would be nice. No, but I'm the same. I don't really care if I lose or win. I mean, of course, I'm happy if I win, but I won't necessarily be mad if I lose.
So I'm sure a lot of you know League of Legends. Maybe you haven't played it, but probably know what it is because it's
Like the biggest game in the world. Or is it still the biggest game?
I don't think it's the biggest as of today.
Yeah, because it was. I reckon it's the biggest MOBA in the world still.
Yeah.
I wonder what game is the biggest. Must be Fortnite, right? No,
I think Fortnite is the biggest right now.
I don't think Fortnite is the biggest. I know that WoW was the biggest game again for a month or two when they released Shadowlands.
I don't know. I didn't play it.
No, you never did.
You tried converting me.
Yeah,
Didn't
I
work.
try every time there's a new expansion. I always fail.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, when was LoL the biggest? LoL must have been the biggest, right, during season 3, season 4, right?
I think
That was
so.
back. I still remember when we watched the World Championship on season 3, and that must have been in 2013.
Oh yeah, it was like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Of course, the Europeans didn't win.
Of course.
Actually, I think actually, wasn't it a few years ago when a North American team actually won the World Championship? At least we're in the finals.
Yeah, but I think League of Legends really made the MOBA games get big.
Yeah, I mean, there was that time when everyone released a MOBA game. Blizzard even released one, and I know it's still around, but I don't know anyone who plays it.
Are you talking about the Heroes of the Storm?
I think we played it for some time. It was a new way of thinking of MOBA.
Yeah, I think we were so set in our ways with the League of Legends, so we just compared it to League of Legends when we played it.
Yeah. I mean, a MOBA game is basically, the idea with the MOBA game is that you have structures that you want to break, or you want to come to a core. So basically, I can show you, this is the nexus. You want to break the nexus, and to get to the nexus, you have to go through some structures. It's a team game in the very end. I think Heroes of Storm was more based around you do mini games, right?
Yeah, it was more quest-like, but still the concept was the same. Yeah, I still remember playing like the first MOBA ever on Warcraft 3.
Oh, Dota.
Yeah, and that was like, when was that even? It was like 2004, 2005 maybe.
I actually never played Dota during that time. I played it at a much later stage because I didn't own a computer when I was. Well, I had a computer, but it wasn't a good computer.
Yeah.
So I couldn't play games on it. I could play like old kids games, like math games.
Yeah, I remember in the beginning when we played on Warcraft 3, there was no Skype or anything. So I remember me and my friend, we used to call each other while searching for a game. So we were sitting on the phone discussing which game we should join.
Are you telling me that there was no Discord? What?
Yes, there was no Discord. So then when we entered the game, or when we got into the lobby, we hung up. Then after the game, we called each other up again to decide the next game. Such a weird feeling nowadays to see that in front of you somehow.
I still remember when I played games, when I actually got a computer and someone called, like my parents or something, and I was disconnected. And so I was like, turn off the phone.
I'm trying to play a game. Mom, hang up.
Ma'am, stop. Like back then it was so important, but now it must have sounded so ridiculous.
I think it's over.
This is it. Are you ready? Yes! I think that's actually our
did it.
first win in RM in a while. I'm very happy.
It's such a gamble to play all random, all mid. Yeah, regarding the stream, by the way, I'm not sure we talked about it a lot while streaming, but we're gonna try to make it like a weekly thing. We don't have a set schedule yet, but we're gonna try to do it pretty much weekly, probably on Saturdays. But we will have to get back to you with more information when we know more exactly what time and day we're gonna set.
Yeah, so I mean, basically we're still testing it out. But Saturdays feels like a confident day. If you wanna go there right now, I mean, we call Brocade TV. It just amazes me that there's someone called Brocade on Twitch that streamed Barbie games 7 years ago.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh. Well, you were well prepared for this, I see.
I love them Barbie games, you know.
I'm trying to envision what a Barbie game looks like.
I guess you play dress up with your dolls.
Well, maybe you are the doll, and that's the game. Do I hear a Barbie stream coming up?
Oh, yeah, should totally do that.
I actually haven't played this character in so long, and they remade him.
Oh yeah, Zach.
But I don't understand how his, I was gonna say it, One Piece acting is like.
One Piece acting?
I always think of Luffy when I see Zack, at least when he does this Q thing.
Oh, because it's so rubbery.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't seen One Piece, it's an anime.
If you haven't seen One Piece, drop everything and see One Piece. It's awesome.
Yeah, the main character is like a rubber man.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah, if you just say rubber man, you're gonna see a man made of rubber, which it's not. It's like a regular person that is affected by like a rubber power thing.
I haven't seen it though in a while, and it's still ongoing. I mean, it's been ongoing for 20 years now, right? Or more.
Probably more. No, maybe not more.
Because I remember as a kid when Dragon Ball was a big thing, and you actually went to a library to loan the books.
Oh, you had to loan the books.
I was as big of a fan to actually buy the books because I was what 9 at the time. Basically back then, I remember One Piece being kind of around. When I want to say lived, but when I was in Japan for at least 3 months, you notice that there's a lot of like TV shows. I've seen them watch like CIA or whatever it's called, like forensic thrillers, but they're dubbed in Japanese, and it's so strange. But basically, I remember very vividly they had a newspaper, and they actually showed in the newspaper, oh, today there's a new episode of One Piece. It's so strange. So, since we're on the weeb subject, any great animes you've seen recently?
Recently, no. Recently, I've been watching One Piece again.
Oh.
Yeah, there are so many episodes. So I've been watching like you watch for a while, then you kind of get sick of it, or you just start watching something else. But then you also know that there are new episodes coming like all the time.
Yep.
So then you kind of like hype yourself up to watch some more.
I've been up to date with One Piece 2 times, I think.
Yeah.
That's when you take 1 year break and you just watch like 50 episodes or something, and then you're there. But now I've seen it for at least 2 years, I think. I can't remember. I remember I came up to date with Naruto a few hours before the last manga episode came out.
Yeah.
So it was like super exciting to actually see the ending of this big thing that you've seen for a few years, to like, oh, I'm actually seeing it ending live with other people right now. And I know it was such a strange thing. I think the only thing I compare it to is like when Harry Potter ended. Because I read the books. Or did you read the books?
Harry Potter? No, I read 4.5 books.
No, 4.5.
Yeah, I started reading the 5th book, but then I don't know. It fell off.
It's not the easiest book to read.
I think I came into the gaming life.
No, but I still remember when Harry Potter ended, and it was like this like global sigh when it ended. You know what I mean? Like, oh, so now it's actually over.
What do we do now? Kind of.
Yeah. So kind of the same happened when the last movie came out. And you saw it in the theater. Like, oh, so now Harry Potter's actually ended.
Yeah.
I mean, especially also with how the movie ended. It's like, damn, my childhood. I think oh my god, there's a series that, do you know? So in Sweden it's called Hemtegården, but it's basically in English it's Riverside, I think. No?
Oh, you mean what's it called? Emmerdale.
Emmerdale, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's been going since like the 80s.
70s, man. I gotta say 70s. It's old.
And it never ends. I don't get it.
I mean, there are generations in it. I mean, imagine when it ends. It's gonna be like we're super old. Like I remember
Is it
when
gonna
my
end though?
parents watched this.
I'm not sure it's gonna end.
We was winning this whole evening, my man. I'm thinking other series that has been ongoing forever. I mean, Walking Dead is probably a good example of it. 10 years now, at least.
Yeah, I think I watched it pretty closely until like season 3 or 4 or something. But then I wouldn't say I got sick of it. I just stopped watching it, really.
I think for me it was more of a. I know it came out when it was zombies was super popular. There was zombies everywhere. Not literally everywhere, but like zombie like media.
Yeah.
Like video games, movies. And I think I just got so sick of the whole thing about zombies. Because before that was vampires, right? And then zombies came to be, and now it's just like a mix.
Yeah, I don't know what's the deal now. Right now it's just superheroes, I would say.
Oh yeah. That's actually interesting because I remember superhero movies before the MCU, and I mean they were pretty much always the shit movies. There was always the actors who like given up who played the superheroes. Now it's like the highest. Like if you get to play a superhero, you're a good actor. I'm trying to remember like old superhero movies you've seen that you kind of forgot about. Do you remember the old X-Men movies?
Yeah, I think they're pretty good. Yeah, but I think they did have some bad movies that just kept them from making more superhero movies.
I remember a few years back there was some like, the superhero draft. We can't make more superhero movies. They're gonna die out. And then like stuff like Infinity War and Endgame happens. Like, nope, they're here to stay. I read an interview that in some screenings for Infinity War and Endgame, people actually shared like it was a concert because they were so hyped or so excited when they saw what is on screen.
Yeah, I think it's like that when there's like such a long story. So they build it up like more and more and more with each movie.
Yeah, I mean MCU they built it for 10 years or something like that. Because I remember when me and my dad we saw Endgame and Infinity War, and I'm gonna assume people have seen it by now. But basically, I mean we said like I remember when Iron Man came out when 2008. And it's been a character around for so long time, but then come to a point like, oh no, the story is actually concluded.
Yeah, I think they really peaked at Endgame.
Yeah,
because such big movies, it's hard to make 2 of them. So I'm not sure they can make that again. They have to build up like another part of movies.
Who could have known the comic books would be like the
new thing?
Yeah, the richest source material, at least in the last 10 years, in my opinion.
I remember seeing parts of the old Avengers movie, like series or something. It's from the 70s. It's so that's so beautiful. I love it. It's so bad that it's good. But we might try getting into League of Legends a bit more.
Yeah, I mean it's a I think episodes like this when you get shit chat, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's also so you guys can get to know us a bit more as well.
So, have you seen any good series lately?
I've been watching a pretty strange series at the moment.
Uh-huh.
It's a Thai series about a ghost hunter. It's pretty strange. It was pretty enjoyable as well. Watching it on Netflix.
I actually finished Brooklyn Nine-Nine, or I didn't finish it. I know it was season 7, but it's not on Netflix yet, so I'm waiting for that one.
Oh yeah.
But I'm actually watching The Ranch now.
The Ranch, yeah, that's a good one.
It's a beautiful series. I mean, I was sitting and watching it like, heck, I wanna do this life. I mean, I don't want to do the work all the time, but I think I just like the vibe.
Yeah, you want the drinking and the bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, just imagine living with mates and just, I don't know. It seems like an enjoyable time. Obviously, I will probably die working on a farm or a ranch. Yes! Come here! Ah! Death! Actually, surprised I lived that long.
What do they have? AP, 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 AP,
I mean,
AP.
you don't really have that much magic resist, to be honest.
And they only have ability power as well.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just going tank, I guess. Getting more
So
health.
ability power is for magic damage, and
Yeah.
attack damage is for physical damage.
What kind of games do you think we should play on our streams? We discussed it earlier, but we were kind of maybe going for playthroughs, right?
Yeah, I think it's good for streams, just so people can follow like the entire game. Well, as long as you want to see of the game, but you have the ability to follow us on every step on the way. So I would say that's
Exactly.
a good, it's a good one.
Something I'd like to try something would maybe be Warcraft 3. I think I only played one campaign in that game.
Yeah, the game in itself was made for the campaign, but the real game is actually the custom maps. Yeah, and if you guys have any requests for playthroughs, just leave a comment, and we'll
I'm just gonna
be sure to check it out.
politely ignore if you tell me to play Hello Kitty's Dream World.
No, we're gonna play the Barbie games. You know it.
All the Barbie games. Well, how about we finish this lovely episode? It was a new thing for us, more like talking rather than playing.
Yeah, and if you want to see more of these kinds of videos where we talk a bit more and less playing, I mean, we're still playing, but we're not that into the game as we've been before, so we can talk a lot about ourselves and everything, just to for you to get to know us a bit more, I guess. But
I mean, if you have any special requests that you want to see us stream or play in the future, or if you want to see us do more of these, just let us know and what you want to see us play.
Yeah, but if you like it, leave a thumbs up and maybe subscribe if you want to see some more.
Indeed, and I mean, until next time, bye.
Bye.